You know, another thing I wanted to speak on and go on to put out in the world, is that I see like one aspect of like as far as like distortion and stuff. Like for years now, I've seen like a lot of like hints or a lot of like words like they're implications. You know what I mean? And they're all about the death of a person. You feel me? Like, and that's the strangest thing to me, cause like they all lean towards you know like destruction, like like before a certain aspect of the distortion to distortion campaign terrorism is initiated against me. It's like someone has to like it's somebody that's about to die or something like that, and I'm assuming because of that person possess the truth. That person possess the truth, and then they implement like I mentioned before in prior seasons, all of the terrorism is very stressful on the individual's body. The noiseless, it's touchless harassment. It's distortion and smear campaign. And I've come to the realization that this is a demonic entity or entities that now are like blatantly set out against, the illumination and exposure of these truths I bring. So that changes the ante of it. Because now I realize that now I have indeed become more of a target than I previously was. And they have this person, in mind that they trying to kill, and they doing it every so cunningly and every so deceptively, and they trying to kill somebody or something in order to be able to further condemn somebody else. That's what's going on now, and you don't put nothing past no distortion campaign, terroristic demon. It's a lot of them, and they on all sides of the court. You feel me? So you gotta put nothing past it. Things be designed to look as acid as things can be designed to seem natural. It goes deep. Just like the one that was on me, it was designed to make me look natural. There was electricity put in my bed, and all types of things. Try to evoke a heart attack, or it's a lot of things that they can do to make things seem like a certain way. That's these terrorists, distortion campaign terrorists. They are real. They are here, and they are definitely out to get me. Whoever they are terrorists, and there's definitely help needed. It's a situation, and so I express to the best of my ability. But hey, there's only so much as it could take. Even now, I've got threats of being taken or something like that along those lines, which is that's preposterous to me, because I, nah, you feel me? Nah, uh, nah, I don't deserve anything like that. I'm good on that. But back to what I was saying, like as far as extortion and stuff, it's the strangest thing, man. It's the strangest job. It's crazy. I do know because that's something that's been on my spirit for a while. Just as with the falsehoods, about they falsely accuse you of drug abuse and things, using abusing drugs that you never even come in contact with, things like that, in order to further discredit your testimonies or something. I say, like I said before in the previous recording, I don't know if I released it or not, but I'll say it again here. I mean, the only way any kind of drugs in my system other than nicotine, that's all cigarettes, is if they start putting that drug in the cigarettes. That's the only way it could be, which would, be a whole case entirely, whole nother case. Feel me? Well, yeah, I ain't put nobody on my case yet, due to obvious reasons. You feel me? When victim of terrorism have a lot to consider. We have a lot to consider. Those who have gone through my type of terrorism have a lot more to consider, before taking those kind of steps and actions. So it's not no way scheming or scamming or nothing like that, like the terrorists will have you believe, But it's more, it's just taking time to, you know, just for one recuperate, you know, if anything. and then from there, growing. Like, it's one of those things that doesn't end. Like I tell my friends and supporters, man, don't tell them these things so they can stress and get worried about it. I'm in God's hand. God willing, I ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Not until he get ready. You know, that's basically it. There is, an active terroristic campaign and it's still in progress. It's not no paranoia. It's not no kind of mental problem. As a matter of fact, let me mention that before. Recently in life, I had, due to being attacked, in my livelihoods, and things of that nature, I was forced to, you know what I'm saying, like to go on like a hiatus, but you have to do everything formally and decency in order. So I had to do it in the right way, in the appropriate way. And so, by doing that, me making the move I had to make, I didn't have any like kind of, no kind of physician, or anything of that nature. So I had to, improvise some, with another physician that wasn't the kind I needed, but it was, that one. And the reason I speak on this is because, there is a possibility that the extortionists, and the stalkers and the terroristic campaigners, they could try to say and attribute, all that I've been going through to some kind of mental problem or something. I went for anxiety, For these terroristic campaigns, they do bring a lot of anxiety to individuals. Stress, anxiety is just one part of it. It's a common part of it. But over long periods of time, that create health problems and worsen health problems, and they know that. That's why they continue to do it. It can be anything that's loud. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's tons of ways. Now that right there, what you hear, that's just normal. That's normal. There's a difference. You have to be able. You can tell the difference. I've been sensitized. I can tell the difference between when it's intentional and when it ain't. You know, uh, that was intentional, but it wasn't though. You feel me? So that's the way it is. I mean, what something like this would require is someone that's wholly committed to trying to help a person, find justice. It will require a person that's 100% committed, fully committed, 24/7. Because these things last, like these campaigns, they can last for years. You can do your homework on it. It's real and it exists. And I didn't have no interest or no care of it until I was attacked myself. And now that I'm exposing it, now there's some kind of terroristic entity that's so hell bent and committed to disproving it. That's I feel like that speaks for itself. But me being the man I am, I ain't come into the world with any kind of prejudices or anything of that nature. So it never was my intention of, like, I don't have no set out, meditated, no premeditated or anything, regarding any of this. I'm just one man that's been attacked in a heinous way, and and, and everything is like surfacing in my life, and it's shocking to me. You know, whether I get paid or not, as long as the truth get out. That's how I feel. Truth of what I've been through, and whatever's trying to stop that truth is the terrorists and must be destroyed. I'm out.